Accompanied by Ukrainian servicemen, a Freedom and UATV crew, along with foreign journalists, enters Kursk Oblast. The first stop is Suja. There are no residents in the city center. The post office, tax office, stores and other institutions are not functioning. Traces of fighting are left here from the first days after the Ukrainian army broke through the border with Russia. Now there are no more combat operations here. Suja is under full control of the Ukrainian military. However, sometimes Russian drones fly in here. According to Ukrainian soldiers, it was the strikes of Russian drones that destroyed the Lenin statue. The servicemen joke that the Russians themselves began the process of decommunization.
Russian troops once again confirm their status as an aggressor state, a terrorist state. Nothing prevents them from shelling their own cities. They continue to do so, and it turns out that now they are terrorizing the local population on their own territory. We are working with the local population. Military commandant's office have been created. Elders have been appointed amongst the locals. The process of installing technical water continues, plus we provide them with bottled water and food.
Not far from the city center, we meet local residents. Most of them are elderly. To avoid Russian shelling, they don't linger on the streets. We can still find unexploded Russian mines on the roads. Residents say that the Ukrainian military treats them well. If needed, they help.
We had a bedridden girl. Your guys found her. I didn't know she was bedridden. I didn't know that Raya was there. But they evacuated her. She had diabetes, a broken leg. She is also overweight. This happened in my presence. They took her, said that they took her to a hospital because she was in very bad shape. And another one is paralyzed. They said they would take her too. She is also a teacher.
Citizens often gather near the boarding school building. There is a shelter where residents hide from Russian shelling. Ukrainian defenders also bring water, food and medicine here. People are grateful for this attitude. They say that no one here has ever needed war. They don't believe what they tell them about Ukraine on TV.
They show us how they are rebuilding cities. That's what they show us.
Do you believe in it?
I do, but with difficulty.
Why?
I don't believe it because we, the Russian people, live in poverty ourselves. And as for the war, no one needs it. Not just me. No one needs it.
Journalists and soldiers are returning to the armored personnel carrier. We are going to another settlement. There we met a local paramedic who delivers medicines to the elderly.
We brought medicine, handed them over. Now I distribute first aid kits for each person along the street. We brought bread, water to people. My wife delivers bread and water. The military commandant's office also delivers that, but they do not introduce themselves. They said, here is some bread, you need to distribute it yourself to people. Then they brought water, then medicine.
The paramedic says that there is less shelling now and people are returning to their houses and flats. They even invite us to see how they live.
We all need peace, both Ukrainians and Russians. The whole world needs peace, not war.
Reported by Sergei Kulas, Nikita Skoblikov, UATV News.